Hey y'all, welcome back.
Welcome back, girls. My babies.
And guys.
Everybody, welcome back, y'all. Oh, you want
What?
to know it's so cute?
What?
Adrian was watching us on YouTube because that's how she gets her fix.
And what she
if
said?
You're watching her on
Hey,
YouTube.
Adrian.
And Kingsley seen us.
Oh, what Kingsley
And she said, yeah, that it was me, that it's Auntie Germany.
Oh.
And then I seen her today. I said, girl, you know I'm a celebrity. I said, whatever you want, I got. Yes, girl, calling it like it is. It's
That's
giving
so
celeb.
cute.
It's giving celeb. She said, I know it. It's because whenever you have to go there and work, that's why. Because she knows I'm in the office.
Right, because of the background.
Correlation. She's a smart cookie. Anyway, new week, new tea.
Where we kiki with you and you kiki with we.
Welcome back, y'all.
So this is our final episode of the year. Cheers to that.
Cheers. So happy to be here.
We have a drink. We are sipping on a little bit of a rum Mai Tai today. Rum Mai Tai. The girls are sipping as we wrap up. But how was your weekend before we even get to that?
My weekend. Lord Jesus, be with me.
Well, Saturday.
I don't remember.
We went to Alicia's.
We did for a drink Olympics.
Yeah. Didn't participate in the Olympic portion.
Yeah.
More so just sat by the fire and had White Claws and Trulies.
Chat. Yeah, chatted.
White Claws and Trulies.
It was much milder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I liked it.
Which was nice. I was expecting like
a turn up.
A real turn up and really wild behavior. So it was nice. It was nice. And then Sunday, I think, what happened? Kept it low key. Y'all don't be looking at my kitty cat.
Sunday.
My cootie.
Sunday I was big chilling.
Okay, yeah, you were. Sunday I don't think I did much. I think I kept it pretty low key.
Okay.
I don't think I did much. But here we are.
Here we are with y'all.
Yes, and it's been
going into the holiday weekend. Doesn't it feel like Christmas? No.
It really doesn't. I've been keeping it so low key.
It does not feel like Christmas.
I got a handful of less than a handful. Honestly, I'm gonna get Graham something.
And the kids.
And I'm gonna get my
what
colleague.
They getting this year?
Who? The kid? Oh no.
The boys.
The boys aren't doing. We're not doing Christmas for the boys.
Why?
You know how black parents are. We'd be like, you don't deserve no Christmas.
Oh shit! It's one of those years. The not deserving? Fuck.
The not deserving.
Because last year they got a PS5.
Yeah, last year we hooked them up, but they're on ice.
Naughty list.
It's
giving lumps of coal.
Exactly. It's giving lumps of coal. And then Kirsten, I always have to get her something because I know that I'm getting something.
Yeah.
But I'm really not like a gift giver. You know that for the holiday Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it low key. And I'm going to get Graham something.
I have some things to get. Not one gift has been purchased, but I'm figuring it out. I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah. It's happening. We'll get there.
Anywho.
Although you're not getting me a gift.
We decided that we... This is the thing.
Germany
says,
I'm just being messy.
Do you want to exchange? Because just like she said, she's not really a thing. So if anybody asks if you want to exchange, that means they don't want to.
No.
So I said we don't have to.
No. It's not that I don't want to. We usually do every year. But I was saying it wasn't like, I don't make it like, I'm a firm believer in discussing if we want to or not. Nigga, don't just think it's automatic, systematic. It don't got to be like that. So I'm like, we doing it or are we not doing it? And if it's like we not, then we not. And it's no tea. Although we should have did an experience. Because we've done that before.
It's not too late.
It actually is.
Why?
You're heading out of town.
And I'm coming back.
But Christmas will be over.
Who gives a damn? The experience didn't have to happen on Christmas. It can happen shortly after.
Okay, fine. We'll think about it. But there is no pressure to do a gift. I'm not tripping.
Well, what else is going on?
Wow, put the ball in my court.
Yeah.
So y'all know we wrap up every year.
Wait, before we get there, we got a few church announcements.
Oh, I know. I was just getting right into it. Hey, this is what we're here to do.
So
there's nothing else going on.
We wrapped out the year with 2,031 reviews, which means we exceeded our goal of 2,000 that we wanted to reach. So thank y'all so much for showing up, showing out, doing your part. Don't think because we reached our goal that this is not still a very essential piece of the show. If you like what you hear, Please take 2 seconds to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you know because the girlies need to be on the map and stay on the map.
And if you are on Spotify, you can also now rate and review
What?
on Spotify. Yes.
I did not know.
New feature, y'all.
Now we're running it up over there.
Run it up. Please. Let's get over there. Let's shift the focus to Spotify.
Let's do that. I like that.
Yeah. Let's try to get 1,000 reviews before the end of next year. That's a new
Okay,
goal.
so now if you're a Spotify mommy, there's no excuse.
No.
You now have a way to
Yes.
rate and review. Okay, I love that.
Get over
So
there.
let's read this review of the week. I hope I haven't read this one yet, but this one comes from JP24. It says Hidden Gem.
Mm-hmm.
I stumbled upon this podcast on a whim while looking for content that just felt good to listen to. After the first episode, I became hooked. Whether I'm cleaning, working, or driving, if there's a new episode out, I'm tuning in. Every now and then, I like to switch it up and watch the YouTube videos while I'm at home working. The vibe the hosts share, you can tell they genuinely care for each other's well-being as well as their listeners. Navigating life as a Black woman can be a lot, so having this safe space to listen and just relax means a lot. Thank you for your dedication every week.
You're welcome.
Dedication.
Yes. And I just looked. So far, we have no ratings and reviews on Spotify.
Okay, so...
See, it's really simple. It's right here.
Oh, wow,
You just type it up. Actually, I'm going to be the first.
Be the first, and I will be the second.
Pa-pa-ra. Oh, we're just at 5-star.
Okay,
So, yeah, go ahead and be the second.
Yeah.
And y'all out there, be the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You already know.
period.
Get in there. Rate the Black Girl Bravado podcast on Spotify. We really appreciate y'all.
Yes.
What else you can do is join us over on Patreon.
Yeah, let's talk
There's
about
tons
it.
of bonus contents, playlists, goodies, episodes, video affirmations. Visual affirmations, audio affirmations, journal prompts. There's a ton of extra things. And we also just launched ad-free episodes over there. So if you are done with the ads, you're over it, get your ass on over to Patreon and listen ad-free.
Yes,
Super
Patreon is really that girl. If you want to know these girls deeper, peel back some of the layers, you can find out over on Patreon. All the patrons know. TB spilled.
Oh, yeah. TB spilled.
That's where TB spilled. So,
Yeah. What is that? TBH? TB spilled. To be honest.
TB.
To be honest.
Oh, right.
Come on, tap in. Who are our patrons this week? Our patron.
We have one patron. So we want to up the ante over there for sure. 2D Low.
Not to be confused with Shawty Low. Hey, girl. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, they know.
Love you.
2D Low.
Love you
Thank
so
you.
much.
We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
So, now,
So last week we took a lighthearted approach to the episode. We did another Reddit review, Am I the Asshole? A lot of good stories over there. It was very funny, very comical. And if you haven't listened, get your ass on back.
Get over there.
Get
yes.
on over there and listen. It's goody.
We love the Am I the Assholes just for a little bit of lighthearted fun.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the people be sending wild questions. So
Yeah, it's good to talk about it.
it's great to talk about.
So here we are,
Here we are.
wrapping up the year. This is the 5th year
I can't believe this.
that we wrapped up.
What?
The 5 years of wrapping up.
Mm,
Yes.
that's sentimental.
I want to say that I am very proud of us
I'm very proud of us too.
for showing up here for ourselves and for y'all every damn week.
Every week. We haven't missed
We have
a week.
not missed a week this year. Not one week has gone by that we have missed a show. And I think that speaks to our tenacity because sometimes we don't want to do it, y'all.
Sometimes it's hard.
Sometimes there's hiccups, technical difficulties, and we still push through. We make time to record before we go on vacation. We make time
We record on vacation.
We record on vacation. I mean, there's just so many factors on the back end that nobody sees, but I'm just grateful that we continue to show up and show the fuck out, okay? Because if you with the girls and you already know the vibes, gang,
Period.
okay,
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Showing up. I feel like we don't have any other option but to show up at this point.
Yeah. Show up or go home. Show up or stop. Really, that's it. It's either we decide we actually don't want to
Show
do
up
this no more.
or stop. And I can't believe that we made it to 5 years because, like we've said so many times, like this was not the plan.
Mhm.
And to be doing something for 5 years, especially a podcast, is wild to me because so many people start and then it's like,
Yeah, we're done here.
because I'm just thinking, like, we have 222 episodes. This is our 223rd.
Mhm.
And how do we keep coming up with shit to talk about?
That was our initial concern. After we like recorded a couple episodes, we were on fire. We were on fire. Just a little backstory. If you just stumbled upon the past podcast in the last day, 2 week, if you're new here,
Month.
yeah, we'll just
Even
give you,
year.
yeah, we'll give you the back end story, so you don't have to go all the way back to episode 1. Although you definitely can if you want. So we literally just started this podcast on my living room floor, recording on my laptop. It was random. Brittany was listening to my Leak Tales podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was not familiar with podcasts at all. I didn't really know what they were. I knew about that app on my phone, but I didn't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, it was just kind of like an app that
Comes on the
Apple
phone.
puts there, and it's like, whatever.
Standard.
Right.
And I never listened to podcasts, but Brittany was getting into them and started to listen to my Leaks show. And through our various conversations, she shared an episode of my Leaks with me. And I was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is damn near life changing.
That's really how I felt at that moment. It was like everything that I needed as a woman approaching her 30s, the gems that she was dropping, the knowledge and expertise that she had. I just felt like,
Yeah.
coddled.
So she shared it with me, and I'm like, this is really good. And after a few episodes, you say that your ex said y'all should start a podcast.
He did. I remember.
He said it, and then I feel like
you were there. We were sitting in my living room. All of us were in my living room. I don't know why we were all at my house. Probably just chilling like we used to do.
Yeah.
And we were having a conversation, all three of us, about relationships, some mutual people that we knew. Talking about like somebody upgrading and getting engaged because somebody didn't treat her right. Something,
I remember that
remember that?
I remember that
We
conversation.
was like, yeah, she glowed up now.
Mhm.
Remember?
I remember that conversation.
And then he was like, y'all need to start a podcast.
And for some reason, I remember opening up my cabinets. I know that's the story you remember, and I don't know if we talked about it or like no, or maybe just like
we didn't entertain it. We didn't entertain it.
Idea.
But you had continued, and I was like, you didn't know what a podcast was at that point. And I said, I'm gonna send you some.
Okay, maybe that's
and then
why.
when I sent her my Leaks podcast, that's when you started listening, and you were like, we
could do this. I said we could do this. Okay, so that's how it happened. Because I remember telling you after listening to something, Brittany, we could do this. Because honestly, y'all, people, let me put this down while it's clink clacking.
Right, this ice we got chilling is making noise.
People love Brittany and I. Go figure.
The duo.
They really do, right?
The duo.
It is. It's the energy that we share. It's the
vibes.
The chemistry. So anytime we're out, we would be amongst our sorors or just with friends in a group, people would just like gravitate to our friendship, our conversation, whatever it is, and really enjoy like our natural vibe. Snapchat was a thing back then, and we would go up on a Snapchat, just like living life, just really honestly, y'all, living life, doing a thing. And after listening, I'm like, Brittany, we could totally have a podcast. People will love what we have to say. We were doing so many explorative things at the time, getting into yoga, just doing so many things as like young Black women. Little things,
just trying new things.
Yeah, being exposed to certain
right.
things, and through us sharing and doing new things, just organically being like, we went on a hike, we did this, we did yoga, all these things that we were exploring in the city and sharing it on social media. People were like, I love that, right? Like just little things. So it just made sense to me. I'm like, we actually could do this. So we sat down one day. We were just like, fuck it.
And our first episode was wrapping up 2016.
And
we shared like things that we had learned. We shared some new tools, the passion planners, some books we had read on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
And people really fucked with it.
They did.
And now 5 years later, we are wrapping up 2021.
Wow. So that's how we got here. So here we are.
Here we are again.
What
has always happened?
Tell me about your year. How do you feel about your year?
I feel like 2021 was cool. I feel like it's one of those years that has been subtly transformative because I've learned a lot about myself. So we all know 2020 was
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, it started for me in 2019 with the breakup.
Yeah.
Very emotional. I felt like I was always in fucking tears. And I mean, I wasn't just walking around crying or anything like that, but I mean, you know, I was
Emotional.
Cue
the Carl
cue
Thomas.
it.
Cue the
I'm
Carl Thomas.
emotional.
Gotta let you know.
Yeah.
Love we once shared
Now
now is
is
through. Say goodbye. What's a man to do when it just can't take no more?
What's a man to do?
Okay, I gotta listen to that when I get in.
Hell yeah. Now I'm
trying. But now is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can be friends? Listen.
A bitch was just like that, emotional.
Yeah.
And then came 2020 where we all were fucking
rocked.
bomb, smacked.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then 2021 came. So let me think about this. When I entered 2021, I was very optimistic because there was like some sort of light, very little, but some sort of light at the end of the tunnel when it came to the pandemic, kind of like adjusting to the new normal. So there was that. How was I feeling? I was in a relationship which at the beginning was feeling like new, fresh, fun. I'm like, okay, this is cool, something new after the storm.
Yeah.
And so I was feeling good. Throughout the year, I was just navigating, and I don't know. I don't think I was really tapped in that much, but as the year progressed, and that relationship was kind of sick, but it did not shake me like the 2019.
You felt like you knew it was sick in the beginning of the year?
No.
Oh,
I didn't know it was sick until I knew it was sick.
Okay, so you're saying as the year
progressed,
okay,
as the year progressed, I realized that, you know,
maybe it's not a fit.
This is not a fit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
I can get out of it,
Mm-hmm.
which was something that was new for me because before, although it was a completely different dynamic, I felt like, oh, I need to continue, stick this out, blah, 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 blah. I just felt like that was like, this is not it. We can exit and we can progress into what is.
Do you feel like you realize, hey, it's not a fit and I could get out before it actually ended? Were those thoughts already in your mind?
What do you mean?
Because you said, like, I realized I could get out of it. It's okay. But was this something that you realized, okay, it ended and now I'm not affected because it's ended? Or did you realize that, hey, it's not a fit and it's okay if I want to get out of it before it actually ended?
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
No.
So you saying, like, you say what you said again.
I said I realized it's not a fit and I can end it and I can move forward to what is.
Right. So what I'm saying is, did you realize that you had that power before the relationship actually ended, or this came to
yes.
you? Okay. So you already getting ready to get out of it before it actually ended.
Yeah, I knew that I was capable of, if I ever wanted to get out of it, that I could. It didn't feel like I was stuck there.
Yeah.
So, or that it would be like completely heart shattering if I needed to end it. So there's that. This year, the podcast has grown exponentially, which has just been very affirming and amazing to see because, like we just said, like this started 5 years ago with no clear direction. But as we have progressed, I've just been my wig has been blown back. My wig has been blown back by the progress we've made, the opportunities that we have been presented, even just this year alone. I'm like, we are on people's radar.
Yeah.
And we never really gas ourselves up. We just like keep our nose to the ground and we get shit done. But I think we need to stop and gas ourselves up because we are really out here doing things that we imagined. We finally have a team. We have our amazing fucking producer, Emma.
Yes, big shout out to Emma.
That has really helped us turn this show around.
Yeah.
Keep it going. She's so smart. She's so talented. She meshes like with us so well. I couldn't think of a better person to come from out of the sky.
Yeah.
And like she really feels like a gift from above.
Yeah. Yes, she's such a blessing and an essential piece to our team.
She is like, I'm just wow. So we have Emma, our producer. We now have a manager, Lee, who is a great friend to us, who really believes in us and really just
believes in the vision
and wants to help us, and he wants to see us progress as a friend.
Yeah. And he's so smart. He's such a visionary and has so many great ideas. And that's really what we need. You know, like you mentioned, our show has done well organically. There's so many people who listen, and like you said, I'm sometimes in awe of how pivotal that we've been to so many of you all's healing journey and just existence. And like your overall development as like young Black women and even older Black women, you know, just to really, I guess, sit in like that. Like people listen to us every week, and sometimes we don't be know what the fuck we talking about, and y'all still come back.
And we started this year with like getting 50 something downloads per month. 50,000 something thousand downloads per month. And we had wrote on our board that we wanted to get 60 to 65K. And today when I looked, we're almost at 90. We're almost at 90K a month, and I'm like, what the hell?
And y'all, when we first started this, we was getting 54 downloads a week. Monday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it was Friday, 3 of y'all Saturday, listening on Monday, 5 of y'all on Tuesday, 10 on Thursday. It was dwindling, but we're so grateful. Yeah, it's like that makes that's oh my God, God is good.
God is good. He's good. So that growth, like the team growth, the download growth, we signed a deal this year.
We did.
With Red Circle. So that has really changed the podcast, and that's just getting started too, because there's more that's going to change and improve.
We stepped into a beautiful office space. That was so
another thing we imagined.
Yeah, that was so important to us, y'all. We live in single bachelorette pads, okay?
Single 1-bedroom APTs.
And having all the things that we need to really record, whether it's the equipment or having our merch, just all the things takes up space in our apartments. So after 5 years, we were like, no, this year we really want to have a studio, a space. And it's so funny how God really like will pivot you, because we were looking at spaces. It's crazy to think now.
How this fell into our lap is just wild to me. And that's how we know that God is real. That's how I know that God is real.
Bitch, include me too. I know him too.
I'm saying
he's real.
I'm saying because we wanted an office space, and at the time, the guy that I was dating had a friend who had an office space, like a studio, a photo studio in downtown LA, like in one of those like loft vibes. And we went, and it was hella expensive, but we were like, we want it. It's beautiful, blah, 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 blah. That didn't end up working out for us, and we swallowed that pill, and we were like, fine, when it's time, it's time. Germany's sister happened to be getting a space for her business venture, and Germany was like, "What got an office space? It's something to come look at. Blah blah. It's only this much per month. It's in Long Beach." We came, and on the day that we came,
had the keys.
A lease was signed.
Easy.
And this is perfect for us. This fits way better than
what we would have had, acoustics wise, just everything. And it actually meets our needs, and it would have been like, it was more ego driven, like a little flex.
It was very ego.
It was a flex if we would have got the other studio, which, the ego likes to take over. But this was humbling and also like just what we needed. Like I'll be like, nah, hell no, I'm gonna sit you down. I'm gonna give you what you need, not necessarily what you want. And I'm thankful, because shortly after, Emma came into our lives. And it's like
that is true. Huh?
Yeah, it's like
Emma was already in our life
when we had the studio. Okay, but she was our intern.
Right.
We are somebody's boss, y'all.
Yeah.
Not in a like bossy way, but like we are. She's employed with us.
Yes.
Shit, I don't know how else to say it.
Right.
Bitches are bosses, and it's like, of course, this is a business that we're running, and we want it to be as lucrative as possible, and that just would not have been a smart business move.
Ciao.
It's like we are putting money in not only our pockets, but we taking care of somebody else, and it's important that we make smart decisions so that everybody can eat.
And so that we can progress forward and use our money
wisely. Be good stewards of our money.
Yes.
So yeah, this space has been such a blessing. It's beautiful. It's just the way we want it. We can come in here, do our work efficiently and effectively, feel comfortable, and leave everything the way it is and come back. That was such a desire of ours. Like we would say that all the time. We can't wait until we can just walk right in. The shit is set up the way we want it to be set up and just walk right out.
And now we have video because of that.
We have video.
And I'm happy that we implemented that.
Mm-hmm.
So very excited about the podcast, the growth.
Yeah.
It feels like we got our second wind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see what 2022.
I am too. There's so many things on the horizon. I feel like this is a year of like refining and really paying attention to the details, getting the foundation set so that we can really bang this fucking year out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, we're on people's radars. That's just like is what it is. The girls are the girls, and people know. And it feels good. And sometimes, y'all, it's hard. It's hard because bitches feel like they can't see us.
Hey, are you Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder?
Ray Charles, Helen Keller. Okay, I'm like, damn, do I got to sign? Where the braille at? We are the girls. I need to put that on braille and hold that shit around. If you're looking for the girls, we are them. Feel it out. Sometimes it gets discouraging, right? It's like you see people making moves, you see people making plays, but you really just don't know. And it's just a testament that you got to keep your nose to the ground, keep your blinders on, and worry about yourself. Be in your own lane. And that's what I feel like is special about what we're doing. We're carving our own path, our own lane. We're not doing anything that's not authentic to who we are individually and as a collective.
Right.
And doing it the way we want to do it. And people are coming to us and saying, we see y'all. We like the way you do what you do. And we think that you could grow even more in this way, or we would love to partner with you in this way. And there's no conforming. There's no shape shifting. There's no doing what we don't want to do. And that has been that's so powerful to know, like, everything that we do it because we want to do it. We do it the way we want to do it. We don't got to hoe ourselves out. No tea, no shade to the people who are.
Yeah.
But it's just not our route.
Right.
We haven't had to switch up our formula or our technique. We just get to show up as we are and know that like what's ours will not pass us. And it's coming to us in divine timing, in God's timing. And child, that's the way I want it.
Okay. So taking it personal.
Okay.
What do you feel like has been one of the most transformative moments of 2021 for you?
Transformative. Wow.
Or if it's not that deep, what's the greatest thing you've learned about yourself?
I've learned a few things.
Okay, let's get to it.
I've learned a few things, and I feel like there are a few things that have been transformative and preparing me for the next year.
Mm-hmm.
I am slowly, y'all. When I say slowly, I mean snail pace. Okay, it's giving snail. It's giving snail. Slug, if you will. Am learning to not care.
What does that look like?
It's been very, very, very.
When you
very
say not care, what do you mean?
I you know that I care about the way I'm perceived,
right?
And always making sure that I'm seen in a good light.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's been a few things that I've been doing that help me flex the muscle of just like, hey, just show up. Just show up.
What are some of those things?
Well,
you
don't
mind sharing. Okay.
That's been it. Sharing. And it hasn't been that, like, sometimes it's on my personal story. It's not on my page. Don't go to my page looking for it. It be on my story sometimes. But posting on the Black Girl Bravado page.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like it. A lot of times I get caught up in the aesthetic, it being perfect, or people like, presenting it in a certain way where it's like, oh my God, that's so digestible.
Right.
But at this point, I'm like, I've gotten practice with just posting, showing up. People like it, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's cool. But it's really not necessarily for the likes or for the gratification around the likes. It's just about posting or sharing, rather. I'm not going to say posting, sharing what we like. That's just it. And hopefully it's value added for somebody. And if it ain't, oh well, fuck you.
What else have you learned?
I've learned how to coexist with another person in my space, which is, I've learned that I'm not as easy going as I like to think I am.
Reality has set in.
Check.
Reality
has set in, and this is I feel like there's a saying, I'm sure somewhere, that like you learn the most about yourself from another person, or like
yeah there's something like that.
relationships.
There's a couple of things, like when you move in with somebody, and also like we do, relationships
Teach
are
us about
our
our
greatest teachers.
Okay, well, I'm being taught. That's what I will say. And I've shared this over on Patreon. You already got this tea, but y'all know that my boyfriend and I have decided to live together. We currently live together. And initially, it's been a couple months now, but I am a very independent.
I'm a woman.
Throw your hands up at me. That was me. I've always taken care of myself. Not like my mom has been helpful, but you know what I mean, in the sense of like being independent and self-reliant and self-sufficient. I got that deep down in me. It's giving masculine energy. Alpha woman. Okay. She's always been an alpha woman, and I'm not talking about the sisterhood. Okay.
Stop.
I'm not talking about the sisterhood. I'm talking about really, nigga, taking care of things. And when it was time for Andres to move in and for me to share my space and for my space to become our space, it was a little challenging for me. And I've learned, like, damn, I'm really not as I'm not as easy as I like to think. Maybe I'm a little rigid. A bitch got a little couple edges on her. So that's been very
Rough
interesting.
Riders.
Yeah. That was interesting, that first couple months of like, ooh, okay.
The turbulence. It's like a plane has to get up through the clouds, and then once you're above,
yes,
you're coasting like Victoria Monet.
Yeah. And I asked him, I said, babe, you think I'm a lot?
And what did he say?
He said, no.
Okay, he can handle it.
That's what he said.
He knows you're a lot, but you're a lot that he can handle.
He said, maybe there's somebody who can't handle it. I said, well, handle me then.
I hate it.
That's what you really need, though. You need somebody who's like, I can, like my mom. My mom is a lot, but Jack handles her with so much grace. He just lets her just be a lot. And he's just like, it don't even bother him. And I feel like that's the same way Andres is. He's like, I don't give a damn. You're not a lot to me. Maybe it's somebody else who can't handle it. And I had a couple who couldn't handle it. But he's like, girl, I don't give a damn.
Period. He
just be letting me do whatever. And I'm like, but I be having to pull myself back. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let me. That's what I want to say.
The pit bull in the skirt.
Yeah, I'm more controlling than I thought. I'm more controlling than I thought. I really be having a tight grip on things. I be like this, y'all, the Arthur fist. So that's been probably the most transformative thing for me. I think so. Like not the evolution of the relationship, but what I've learned about myself in the process
through the relationship.
Yeah, because I'm not like, oh my God, him moving in has been the greatest thing. That's not the greatest thing. Yeah. It's what I've learned about myself in the process of me moving forward in this or progressing in this relationship. That's what I will say. Yeah, it's been interesting.
I've never lived with a man. I wonder how I will be.
I think you'd be pretty cool.
I think so too. It also depends on.
Damn,
slamming doors.
We hella black. Don't
right.
Be slamming doors in this.
It also depends on how the move occurs. Like if I'm moving into his space, or if he's coming to my space, or if we're like starting into a new space together.
Yeah,
that will probably determine. I don't know. We gonna see though.
Yeah, okay, we will.
But anywho, what has been transformative for me? What have I learned about myself? A couple things. One, I'm
hanging on to the fucking every word. Damn, come on. What? Shit. I want to know.
Like I'm doing the Usher confessions. These are my confessions.
Yeah, I'm like, what is it?
I need to work on being more openly expressive with my emotions because.
Let's toast to it. Yes, I think so. Yes, come on, Lord. Deliver her.
I need to be more openly expressive with my emotions because, and this is something that is innate in me, because of the way I withhold my emotions a lot of the times, people might think that I don't have any emotion, or I'm cold, or I don't feel strongly about things, when I really do be feeling strongly. It's just I'm doing it internally.
Yeah.
So the way that I learned this actually is from the way that this came onto my radar, I should say, is from the previous relationship that I was in. And he told me that he felt that we were lacking intimacy because he didn't really express explicitly why he felt that. He just said that we were lacking intimacy. He had said some shit about wanting me to look into this is hella details, but wanted me to look into his eyes passionately. And I'm like,
don't got it in me.
I do have it in me sometimes. But what I gather from that is that I was not fully emotionally available in that relationship. And so I was having a conversation with somebody else, and he expressed to me that this was in my chart, that because I forgot the placement, some sort of placement, that I do have problems expressing my emotions. And I'm like, because I was explaining to him that my previous partner had said that previous nigga.
Yeah, wasn't a partner.
Previous person.
Yeah.
Had said that. And I'm like, this is really an area of opportunity for me because I don't want people that I'm actually interested in and care for to think that I don't.
Yeah.
Right? So I have to express that, which does not come naturally to me. Mm-hmm. That is it's a challenge. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's not even a challenge. It's just something that I don't do. I subconsciously don't do.
It's an area of opportunity.
It's a blind spot.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I'm going to work on being more expressive with my emotions.
Got it.
So I love you.
Love you. That was cute.
Yeah.
I heard you being a little expressive earlier. I said, I like that. Or are you always like that? Are you always like that?
What did I do?
I'll tell you after. You were pretty expressive on the phone.
Oh.
Are you always like that? On the back end, on the side, on the low?
If I like you.
Oh, okay. Just asking. So you like me?
Yeah, I love you.
Love you. Okay.
And you're a beautiful part of my life.
Yes, you too are a beautiful part of my life. Thank you.
Yeah.
My heart is full. It was Shakari. She said, y'all was soulmates in another lifetime. I said, girl, this one too.
Period. What else have I learned about myself?
Yeah, what else have you learned?
I think that's been the biggest takeaway, to be quite honest. Mm-hmm. I'm always learning little things, but that's one that really was brought to my attention. That really made me be like, what the fuck? And yeah, I need to work on that because what the hell? I don't want people thinking I don't care about them when I care.
Yeah, I don't think people think you don't care. But I do think that sometimes you can be hard to read because...
And that's something I've got multiple times. You're hard to read. I'm like, what the fuck is so hard to read? I'm not trying...
It's in English.
I'm not purposely trying to be mysterious. And I think that some people think I'm trying to have this mystique.
I don't think it's mysterious either. I don't think it seems like, oh my gosh, she's so hard to read in a mysterious, like... a way that makes people inquisitive. I think it's almost like a closed off that vibe, like okay, I don't experience it as much because I know you, but there are times when I'm like, okay, how do you feel about it, what do you think, and you're just right. Like yeah, I am excited too.
Yeah, because I don't get like overly like super excited, but what I have learned from looking into this more, what I need to do is like be extra. I need to be screaming my shit from the mountaintops.
Or just vocalize it.
Right.
Because sometimes you won't even say it. I'll be like, how do you feel? Are you excited? Come on.
No. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm
like, oh my God, I'm so
Germany
excited.
be like, I want you to act like you miss me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, act like you miss me. Tell me. Yeah, because I'm very expressive and communicative. I'm like, miss you, love you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're very expressive. Germany's very expressive. She's very expressive. She's like, oh my God, I love you so much.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm so happy you're in my life.
Period. That's how I get down. I like it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what are some things that you are hoping to learn in the new year? What do you want to do more of? What do you
in the new year, I am officially starting therapy. I have a therapist
And that's that.
I have a therapist. My first appointment is going to be this week. And I am hoping to learn some tools to continue to break and not repeat patterns, because patterns are the shit that have you stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I want to progress. I want to move forward. I want to get what's rightfully mine. And I can't do that being stuck in patterns.
Yes. Praise God.
So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Is that what you asked? What am I looking? What do I want to learn? Yeah, I want to learn how to break patterns and stay out of them. I want to learn how to be more present. And I want to learn how to... Being present means being happy with where I'm at, although I can strive for more, but still being the content, not the I'll feel better when syndrome. And what else do I want to learn? I don't know. I got to think about that.
There's still time.
It might come to me in this conversation. But what about you?
I too am starting therapy. It's my time.
We got another one. We reeled another one in. And we got another one. Another healed sister.
We got him.
Another healed sister.
Yeah.
Another healed fucking sister.
Come on. So starting therapy, I'll be interested just to see what I am able to unpack and learn about myself and my habits and what makes me the way I am, and just how to be a better person, just be overall more well. I want to take time to really be present, but in a way that takes effort. I want to put more effort into my wellness, my wholeness. That's what I want to do. I want to put effort into my overall like existence. Because a lot of times I just get so comfy, cozy going through the motions. You know, I just wake up, I just go to work, I just do my day to day.
Yeah.
And I just really want to exhaust everything this upcoming year. I want to leave it all on the table. And I was really inspired by Lee. I was talking to Andres after they had their meeting, and just thinking about how much he gives every day and really like exhausts all of his person towards whatever cause that he's working on at that moment. And it's just so inspiring to see a person work so hard, and not the like, I sleep when I'm dead, not that vibe. Cause I definitely want ease. I want to rest. I want peace. I want all of the things, but I want to know that like every day I gave 100%, that I did what I had to do, you know, whether it's for myself, whether it's for this business, whether it's at work, just whatever it is, like really showing up as a full version of myself and giving all that I can give. And I think that starts in like little habits. So like really getting up, allowing myself time to do the things that I know I want to do. Drink my water, do my morning routine, you know, even putting on a little Scara. Because I completely stopped doing that, y'all. I just be getting up, putting my polo on and my pants and going to work.
It's the polo for me.
Yeah. Because at my job, we have like, you know, you can wear a uniform or you can wear
whatever
your clothes. And y'all know I stick to a uniform, baby, because that takes no thought, no effort. I'm like, give me my polo. Bow. Put on my sweater, my cardigan, and my black pants, and I'm good. But I want to exert more energy, because today I was looking cute at work and everybody noticed. I said, wow, they actually noticed that I'm dressed and not in my standard apparel. So I just want to take some time to really like nurture, you know, comb through and like give myself a little extra TLC and
that's important.
Yeah, just like do the best that I can for the brand, and just not make excuses. Like I'm kind of done living like mediocre, basic, and it's not even basic, y'all. And the true tea is, bitch, my basic ain't even really basic.
What is it?
It's above. It's.
Oh, so you saying when you really pop out?
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, honey,
what you're saying when I walk through.
My basic ain't even to the flow.
Right.
My basic is really above standard, but I'm gonna take it to the next level.
But you haven't even really popped out.
It's time to turn up the heat on these niggas, on myself.
I feel you.
I am niggas.
I too need to turn up the heat because it's been feeling Antarctica.
Yeah, that's it.
I also want to honestly, truly get closer to God.
Oh, come on. Talk about it.
This year, 2020.
Man upstairs. Listen, he's on the throne.
2021, I can say that I've been having a spiritual disconnect, which has not been in previous years. 2020, I was connected because I felt down, needed some.
Clinging. You were
Something
touching
to
the hem
lean
of his
on.
garment.
Yeah, it was
You were on the
God
hem
and
of
me.
hem of his garment.
And I don't need to just cling to him when times are bad. We need to be locked in
We do.
all the time. And that's important to me. And I need to prioritize it. Honestly, truly, whatever that looks like for me, I'm figuring out what the recipe is. And I just know that I need to connect and stay connected.
Yes. Dittoing that. Echoing that.
So for sure, that's something that I want to work on for 2021. And you know, another thing I want to do, I want to give people their flowers more.
Yes. I love
People
that.
deserve their flowers. And I think I'm the perfect person to hand them out.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And the more we give our people their flowers and their kudos, the more people will give us ours. You got to put the energy that you wish to receive out.
For sure.
Tell people you love them.
For sure. What do you feel like was the worst part of your 2021?
Oh, thank God I ain't have a worst part.
Look at God.
And I ain't going to make one up. I ain't going to make one up because I know sometimes we'll rack our brains trying to figure out, but no, hell no. He carried me.
Yeah.
And I've been at peace. I know I could be better, but I wasn't down bad. And I ain't going to claim it. I ain't going to say I was down bad. I didn't have a bad part. It's actually been really good. Thank God my family was covered. Thank God my friends were covered. Nobody came down with any illness that was fatal. Nigga, COVID didn't touch my family and take us out. All my people was straight. I ain't have no financial hardship. I ain't had no fucking mental health issues. Nothing. And God is good like that. That's all because of the man upstairs. It ain't me. I ain't even taking credit for that.
He kept you covered.
Period. And that's what he does. Alpha and Omega. Well, what about you? Did you have a bad time this year?
I had some rocky parts, but nothing that knocked me off my feet. I still was standing.
Standing like Monica. Nothing took us off
My
our square.
knees may have buckled.
Yes.
My knees may have buckled, but bitch, I stood back up.
Yeah.
And for that, I am thankful.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
That's it.
I'm thankful and I'm grateful.
And all those things are being restored. All those things are being made new just that quick.
They always be restored.
Always.
They're always
It's a quick knockdown. We ain't be knocked out, but you never hit the ground. You at that point you rise like a phoenix.
From the ashes.
Patty on their ass. You patty.
From the fucking
That's how we get to moving.
Period.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here I am.
We meet again.
Here I am.
That's it right there. I love that song.
Yeah. A couple dollars I can spend them on her. So she can be my lady, she can be my lover. Period. Call me on the late night, get right, he ain't acting right.
Every superwoman needs a Superman. Here I am. Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we stand. I think that's where I am with it.
Here I stand.
It's been an amazing year. I'm going to affirm
been
for
cool.
us. Big bags, busting out the Bentley Bentayga.
This got to be the year of the bag. You know what I want for 2022?
What?
Freedom.
Oh, of course. Bitch, I've been wanting that all.
Freedom.
Freedom.
For 2022, I want financial freedom, independence.
Yeah.
A chain has to be broken from the corporate structure. If that means, a breakdown into part-time, something has to shift to where it's like you're nearing.
We're not taking a break from part-time. We're taking all.
Okay, well
That's
let's go for the.
We're taking all. I'm not taking a half step.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck it.
Well, when it's time to go, we're gonna be going. We're gonna go knowing, hey, there's more ahead, and we can say goodbye to what was. It'll be a seasonal change. We'll know the time is right. But I feel you. This has to be the year of the bag. And you know what? I'm gonna affirm that this is the year. This is the year. We've done a lot of hard work, and I just know that our time is coming. I could taste it. It's on my tongue. It's sweet like that.
Period.
And I'm affirming that this is also your season, that this is also your year for you to get the things that you desire. Maybe it ain't a bag. Maybe it's a house. Maybe it's a nigga.
I'm claiming this is the year of the lover for me.
Yeah, it's going to be that.
For 2021.
This is the year
I
of
will
the
be done with
lover.
trials.
Claim me a nigga for her, okay? I need him on the horizon. Double date me.
Claiming.
It's going to be all of that. I'm claiming love for y'all, peace for y'all, joy for y'all, financial security for y'all, protection for y'all, stability for y'all, honey.
Good
I want it
health for
all
y'all.
for y'all. I want it all for y'all. I want it all for us. And I'm really excited. I'm excited. I'm passionate. I'm charged up. I'm just ready for
I'm
all
excited
of the
for all
things.
of the episodes and the content that we are going to be presenting for y'all. We are coming live and direct as if COVID don't keep fucking with us.
Yeah.
We have every intention on connecting with y'all IRL in real life.
Yeah.
So we'll see what COVID talking about, because people are being touched at the moment.
But all things in due timing is going to be good. I think this is it for us. We're going to wrap it up. I hope y'all have a happy holiday, a safe new year.
Yes.
We love y'all so much. Thank
We
you
do.
so much for all of your support, for tuning in, listening, for sharing it, for telling a homegirl to tell a homegirl, for rating, for reviewing, for buying the merch,
For
following us on
downloading,
Instagram.
subscribing, yes, messages, DMs.
All the things that y'all do.
Yes.
We really appreciate y'all, and we gonna see you in 2022. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.